time I think you're gonna walk out of my door, I start to jump to the conclusion you don't love me no.
Good morning. It has been a really slow morning. I was supposed to get up at 7. I'm off today at work the next 2 days. It's Christmas holiday again. And we snooze to 8, which is fine. And the weather is just so stormy, so dark and cloudy, so not really motivated to do anything, but I need to get some stuff done because I have the time. So I tried to take up a new skill, which is 3D. I'm trying to learn Blender. I just started yesterday. My first project is to make a cat from a video, and the first part of the video is the sculpting part. That's 18 minutes. I'm 4 minutes in, and that took me 3 hours, but also I don't know all the keys yet and functions, so I need to learn where to find stuff, so it's fine. But I was thinking if I should just stay home all day and do that, but I also need to go to the gym just to be a little bit active. I was supposed to have a client, but she was sick, but I think I might go anyways, just for myself. Also promised my boss that I will be there a few days just to greet members, so they can see I'm there. So we're gonna do that today, but I still have like 3 to 4 hours today I can use on 3D. I think maybe it's just best not to use 8 hours on the computer, because I normally do that at work. So maybe we start with a few hours, and then next month I can bump it up a bit. Just made my second coffee of the day. Actually, I'm getting better at frothing the milk now. It's actually foamy on top. So we're getting there. This is my first project in Blender. I'm trying to make a cat following a video. And he's really good in that video explaining how to do stuff. I will link that video below in the description bar. Does it look like the video completely? No. But it's fine. I'm still gonna finish it and add the colors, because this is project 1. I want to do like a comparison project 1 and then maybe project 100 or something, just to see like the progress. So it don't need to be perfect. This is my first time. This is me learning it. So I'm gonna name all my projects like project 1, 2, and 3, because I hope you can see the progress actually. So this is my kitty cat, and I'll show you when it's done as well. And maybe also what it was supposed to look like, but let's see. Like, I'm still quite satisfied because I'm still learning all the functions of the program. So it's like double work now because I'm learning and trying to make the cat. But it's kind of like sculpting, like if you had clay in your hands, like sculpting for adults, just in a program. And I love that you can do anything you want in this. Like, you can do so much. It just came back home. As you can see, it's pretty dark outside. It's 6:30. I'm going to make the last meal of the day. The eating window today has been longer because tomorrow I kind of want to turn around for the weekend. I won't start eating until 12. So if I stopped at 4, I would get too hungry. There would just be too many hours of fasting. I don't want to do more than 16. So if I eat the last meal now, it will be 16 hours until 12 tomorrow. If I eat it before I eat. And then it matches with Saturday and Sunday when it's New Year's Eve, because we're gonna eat dinner a lot later. So I still can do it. And then on Tuesday I have to flip it around again, but that's just how it is when you are going to do stuff. I did get some food from the Asian store though. I got these two. I know this is gonna be too hot for me. I'm only gonna use less than half of the spice packet, but I want to try this still. And then I got this carbonara. It's not the same brand, but it looked interesting. Then I got just a small can of kimchi, just a little bit, just for today and tomorrow. I'm gonna make dinner, take a shower because I smell. It was hot at the gym, it was warm. And then I think I'm gonna continue on Blender. I'm not gonna continue on the cat. The painting kind of frustrated me. So I found some other beginner-friendly videos that I'm going to try. One was a donut and one was a lava lamp. So I'm gonna try that and just wait with the cats a little bit later. I need to find some other videos on the painting part because I felt like it didn't work the way it did in the video, not half of it. So maybe another video has some tricks that I could use instead. The kimchi on top, and also did take a glass of milk because I just tried it a little bit. I don't know why I didn't try to taste the spice packet. Just poured it all in and it's spicy. Hello, it's Friday. I just came home from the city. And I'm wearing my pajama t-shirt because Looney, my cat at my feet, playing. I got so soaking wet. Just walking 20 minutes to the nearest bus. I had my jacket, my big puffer jacket soaked. So I had to just take all my wet clothes off, put it in the washer. At least my food didn't get wet from doing some groceries. And I went spontaneous to the hairdresser. Instead of buying the leggings I was thinking about for my Christmas money, I got a haircut. My ends were getting too thick and too heavy when it started to be longer. So we did some layers, as you can see, and it actually shows the texture really nicely in my hair. I do have some texture, but if I don't do anything with it, it just becomes flat. And the hairdresser really curled it up like my true texture, not curled by iron or anything, just adding some mousse and then scrunch it. But the rain removed all of that because it was raining so much. But it's time for dinner, and then later I need to make risengrød because I'm using it for baking on Monday, the 1st of January. And I'm also gonna make a short film of how I do it. But let's empty the fridge out. It's a lot of leftovers because I'm not going to be home from tomorrow until the 1st. So only like 2 nights. I need to use as much of this as possible. So gonna be a little bit random. I think we're gonna cook some eggs on the frying pan, saute the spinach to get the volume down because then I can finish it all. We have some onion, cucumber, carrots, and what is it? Tomatoes. And then this is for risengrød. And I'm not too fond of risengrød, but I thought maybe I can use it in baking because then the buns gets a little bit more soft on the inside, and then I can use the rest of this. All the leftovers, there wasn't enough avocado. 3, and all of them was going really bad at once. So there was a half that didn't look too bad. But overall, actually quite delicious meal. Time to make risengrød. I did finish my dinner an hour ago. So now let's make risengrød so it can cool down for Monday. It's Friday today, by the way. The usual recipe counts for you need rice, the right kind. You cannot use any kind of rice, then it would turn out really weird. So you need to use the special kind of rice. And whole fat milk, like the heavy one, if you want it really creamy. And then a little bit of salt. I sometimes add vanilla as well. I just bought a vanilla protein powder and may add that one. I'm not completely sure because I'm gonna use it for baking. So I think I'm gonna add that. And I have some leftover milk, different types that I need to use up. So I'm gonna use that. I know it's not gonna taste like authentic, but since I'm not eating it like it is, I'm using it for baking, then I think it's fine. So I have some rice milk, oat milk, like small buns, and then I have the whole fat milk. So I'm gonna mix all 3. It's just fine. It's just for baking. It's not eating like as it is. If it were, I would stick to 1 milk and probably the whole fat from a cow. That's just me. You can also use plant-based. Tastes kind of not the same, but tastes quite similar. This is how it's looking before, I'm not gonna add the protein powder until the very end because I'm not sure it's good when it's cooked. So when this is cooked ready, I will add a scoop, but this is before. Now it's finished. It took an hour because you don't want to burn the milk, so you don't want it to boil for too long. I added 1 scoop of vanilla protein powder. I also added some vanilla powder, just a little bit. I like vanilla in this a lot better when it's without. I think I'm gonna bake quite a few buns, like a bigger batch than I originally thought, and then I'm gonna save just a little bit to eat as you normally would for Christmas. So we're just gonna let this cool off before putting it into the fridge. But I'm gonna end the vlog here so I can edit and upload it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!